allowed them. The moment after I decided to move from that place that made me grow so deeply with our painful choices as a way of giving life the start from a clean, new white canvas ready to draw again. I still can see his silhouette on my mind every once in a while, but nothing more. We will never come to the same space ever again, and the feeling of his warmth has long been traded by an unknown presence, as the best of all new chapters would offer themselves, and the stories were completely a part of their paths, each of our futures, as his dreams grow apart from that place, as we will never know his own. This story that I told today speaks loudly about the reality of where one must set clear boundaries between what those lines actually tell, in that very place between desire and law. For there is truth into how sometimes there are barriers created. So we as individuals understand how a shared relationship simply might never follow the same pace and direction for how an adventure is actually meant to begin. But what are the real lessons after those lines were crossed that we can grasp for a better living in this present and never leave our lessons hidden from this? I believe that if there was something the story would lead is towards this message, be it desire, feelings, attraction, affection. There are some laws of the earth and rules in life that exist to be respected. Sometimes the limits might not make themselves clear to minds. But those lines between desire and respect, shall and always, shall be questioned if its path will become too blurry from our own eyes. Always be careful in where the emotions will carry you, because our minds, as strong as they may seem in truth, might deceive one's most honest perception about certain facts, and in moments we would only find clarity after those wrong moves. Those very strong emotions should come into term one day, when your heart will feel its own need to respect what surrounds them for one's most beautiful outcome to never stop shining brightly. Because that power lies in one simple rule from an ancient saying, with how you deal with what's inside when in your journey and what that choice brings forward. Simply be mindful of where the line will fade and never step aside with what your gut feeling might feel. For I believe all feelings need be faced with clear minds and logic hearts. Even when both seem to battle in opposite teams, as we remember, what's right is always one best place. As this story unfolds, with such an emotional roller coaster, every new experience leaves us with deeper marks, but only if we chose what's the better place after everything had happened. Our decisions will impact on everything. I beg all of the readers of those feelings, or from the echoes, the past of this experience to follow those steps into awareness, and that in such similar space to not follow this same destiny with your journey.